Okay, I think I... Yes, on your group. Okay. It says I'm live. Can you see me? Oh, you can't. Are you on my... Caitlin? You have to go to the group Rockin' Robbins. Okay, so you're the one that's in here with me right now. I know. I see someone else. Charlene. Charlene. No, Charlene's just viewing. No. Just don't worry about it, hon. Yeah, well, hi, Jackie. Hi, Charlene. Yes. My daughter's trying to help me. This is my very first time, and I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Tanya. Bring them on camera. I don't know what that means. This is, oh my goodness. I'm used to doing meetings with my group, but
you have the camera turned the wrong way.
I got it turned the wrong way. Okay. Let me see. Where the heck is my button at? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, there it is. Found it. Hi everybody.
I do not see. There it is.
Can you see the comments?
I see where it says hi, for Avery and below.
Yes, that's it. Those are the comments.
But I'm not seeing anybody coming in. Well, I have to refresh it every now and then.
Okay. Thank you. Hi. Okay. Did everyone download the freebie?
I'm not seeing the fifth one. Fifth comment.
I have a freebie up that you can use, or you can just do whatever. But it is a challenge using my freebie because I just felt so far behind on everything. Put it together with procrastination and because this is my first time and I'm nervous as all get. So I uploaded a freebie with a bunch of papers, and I am making this a challenge because my thing wasn't working out for what I wanted to do today, and I'm still going to try and create it. And it's not really a template of any sorts because most of it I just cut out. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tanya. Yeah, I always give a freebie with anything that I do. As with life events that have been going on, I'm so far behind in getting everything up. And do the challenge. Just create something, whatever you have. And I've already thrown Robin under the bus. She is going to be the one doing the drawing for anyone that submits something that they've created while watching this live event. They will get a prize package from me. Probably one of Robin's journals that she sent me, along with something to help craft with. And I don't know, I always manage to throw in a bunch of this and that and whatever. But I will leave the date for the drawing and the drawing itself to Robin. Because Robin got me good. I don't like being on camera, but hey, I knew I had to do this at some point. But anyway, what I have here, and I had hoped to have an example, but my template, what I was trying to make was not coming out, and I've scrapped so much of it. But there's tags, there's journal cards, there's 3x5, 3.5x5 cards, and there's a bunch of papers. And oops, that reminds me, while I'm doing this, I have to print a few papers that are in that freebie because I forgot to print them. But they will come, you know, that's just for the notebook part of it. I'm trying, we're going to make a folio with a double pocket envelope. And, okay, let's get started. Oh boy. I'm trying not to babble. That could be a little bit challenging, but here we go. I'm going to tip the camera back a little bit. Okay, and for the double pocket, I couldn't remember where I had these photos at, so you can follow along with me in making a double pocket. I may use these two, and I may not use these two. Not positive yet. But you can follow along with me on making that, and I did have an example of that here somewhere, but I don't know. Everything is so tossed around, I don't know where I put it, because I had one from before. These are all cardstock, and it has to be made, the envelope has to be made with paper. So, this is for the folder, and I'm going to step off of the camera here for a second while I make sure my printer's set up. What's the matter? You don't have to.
Mine's still delayed. I'm just saying mine's a little delayed. Mine's just not showing you walking away.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because
I'm not seeing anybody. It doesn't tell me who comes in.
no, they're just, you just, on here, I can see when someone enters, but it's on my phone, so, just look for comments, because as I start, you can see the comments, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just go with the okay. Yeah, just go with the comments, and I wish I knew what I had done with that one sample, the thing.
She's crafting with you. She's working on something for Natalie's stuff in the moment.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm getting scatterbrained here because I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Okay, so I need these papers, and I'm just gonna print them all up as quickly as I can. Print. I hate my new computer. It's so different than my old one, and I've got to go to so many different levels to find anything. Oh, bummer. That's right, gotta put it back onto here. There we go. Right, and I need paper. Okay, there we go. Okay, my papers. Okay, I use, to get the best color out of my kits, I don't know what y'all use, but I have found using photo paper helps the best. And I use, what the heck is it called? You would think I'd have these things written down. I do somewhere, but I get it off of Amazon. I use a 48-pound and a 32-pound for my pages. My cardstock is 48, and we're going to start with making the...
I'm not sure I understand. Could you please clarify what you're asking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop. She started up because I said her name. I have Alexa on my phone, and I used the one by the store name. Okay, so for this, let's see, you got to make sure they're... tell me I printed the wrong ones. Oh no. Let me see. I think I might have printed the wrong ones. These are all vertical. Okay, well that's alright, they can be cut down. I don't want a tall one. See, that's because I had something else in mind that I was going to design. Who the heck with it? This is... gosh, Lord help me. I'm going to cut these down to... wait a minute. I wanted... Nope. I'm just going to have to use these. I don't think I'll be able to really tell. So... oh, bummer. I printed the wrong papers on the cardstock. And I don't have the other ones here, so... okay. So we're just going to go with this one. Don't disappear on me. So we're just going to join to end here. Have the problem with everything lining up properly. Going a little bit sideways. Doing what it wants. Okay. Got that. Alright. Where's the... I had one started here. Maybe I can try and get this one too.
Said those are beautiful papers.
Thank you, Tanya. Let's see here. This was the one. Got so tired of looking at this kit here. But this one had a bunch of flip outs going this and that way, and let's see, it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. But I'm not doing that one. I don't know what I did with...
Julian said that they're gorgeous. Robin said she loved the papers.
Thank you. Maybe we can try and work with this one. This was my original one. This was the one I was going to do. And like I said, I just released this kit into the store, and I just did not like the busyness of it, and I got so sick of looking at it. But let's see. Yeah, we could do that one. That was what? 1, 2. I think we could swing this one here. If I can remember how I did it. That'll be the fun part. Okay, it was one, how many pages? 1, 2, that was 3. Yep. We're gonna make this one. I think so. I think Robin had said she liked my pockets on pockets on pockets, which there's plenty of papers for lots of those pockets. Okay, so that one, let's see. Okay. Oops. This is gonna clog up on me. I always forget to plug this back in, and it's one, I love that glue, but it dries so darn fast. Okay, so we're going with, okay, this is the center, and that's the center point, and I want it to go, I only want it to be 5. How did I do this one? Okay. There we go. Okay, so we want 5 1/4 inches for this flap. So we'll take this one over. Now where's my scoreboard's down here. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, this isn't my scoreboard. Oh, it's still in my bag, is it not? Okay, I had all this in my other room the other night. And, yeah, here we go. Here's my scoreboard. had it in the sitting area of my craft room working on this stuff and kind of got to unpack it all. Okay, I said 5 1/4. Okay. Here we go. Alright, there's my missing glues. Okay. There's my little, yes, there we go. Okay. Got back in there. 5 1/4 right here. Okay, so that's the one side. Okay. That's me, lousy with, that was 5 1/4 from the right side. And then, okay, come on, be nice. Gotta take an inch off of here. That is 6 1/2 right there, so it's 5 1/2. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to go over 5 1/2. And hopefully that will be right to the side of the seam. This weight is 48 pounds. This is my photo paper. I wish I could remember. I hate that, getting old. I am forgetting. Forget. Hold on. Okay. This is what I use. Koala 48 pound double-sided photo matte photo paper. And for pages, for journal pages, I use the same paper, but 32 pound weight. Okay, so there we go. We got that there. Oh, excuse me if I went here and there. I think I forgot to take my pain meds this morning. Let's see. So I am, that was what, 2 sheets. I am going to need this third one. And I'm running out of room. Let me put my little flower basket up here. Okay. There we go. Put them there. And here it is. I believe this one just, yep. That was what I did. I folded one piece in half and then I added the sides. Okay, but they're both, yep, they're both the same. That's 5 1/2, yep, okay. So, got that there, which means this will be easy, the easy part right here. I don't even have to measure this part because I don't do a lot of measuring when I create. Okay. Maybe it is only 2 pages. Thank you. Okay. Well, I didn't need that third piece, not for this. Okay. There we have that, but I am going to shave just a little bit off because when we put the pockets on here, it will I don't know if I should be worried about my daughter laughing over there. I just took off what are you laughing about?
That little, does she know her little narrator back here smashing wings?
Oh. Ah, yes. Yes, I'm sleeping the other night, and my daughter comes home, and she's like, I brought you wings, Mom. And I was sleeping. One of the few times I sleep, and my daughter says, Mom, I brought you wings. Well, thank you, that's nice, but Grr, go away. I want to sleep. Then she's asking me, was there something wrong? It's like, yeah, I was sleeping. But then all my life with my children, the few times that I could get my cat naps in, never fail, I fall asleep and they'd be constantly at my bedroom door. Mom, 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 mom. And then they wonder why I growl at them. Yes, my nickname is Mama Bear. My youngest named me that one. The one who was sitting here moderating. And she just loves to push my buttons and then play innocent as in, what? I didn't do nothing. Okay, so now. Oh, well, hopefully you have somebody better watching your comments for you than better than my daughter who's over there making quips. She's doing great. My daughter's doing great. She just makes me nervous when all I hear is her over there laughing. Oh my goodness, where are my pictures? Now, of course, my pictures are coming up, but not the ones that I want. I want the ones with my pretty ladies on them. Well, well, the heck with it. It's going to be a little busy. Okay, so I fold it in half. I don't know where my pockets are. My tags. Oh, that's right. I cut them out already. Yes, that's me. I just take off about 1/4 of an inch after I fold it in half. 1/8 of an inch. Just enough to split the 2 cards. And I gotta remember what pockets I have on here. I could have swore. Yeah, with this one, I think I have it. Yep. Okay. So I had a deep pocket here. But we're going to make a, I'm going to put a, what do you call that on the front cover? Build it up. This one needs to be cut off a little bit further. Okay. I'm going to cut it from this side. I don't know how these bugs are getting in, but that's, if you see me start acting like a little monkey here, slapping at things, that's me trying to get rid of the insects. I don't know where they're coming from, but they keep getting in this house. I love my house, but I don't love the nooks and crannies that they get in through. Okay. Now this I'm just going to cut on a corner to make a deep pocket. He's going to do it I'm so sorry. I thought I set my settings to shut my phone off. The phone I usually use to do my videos, the battery died on it and it wasn't charging. And I was feeling bad for making everyone wait as it was. Okay, so we got one pocket here. And then, I'm going to use a different paper. I want a different one. That's me, fussy. Can't believe I screwed up and put them. Yeah, I can. Okay, so we're going to take this to about 5. There we go. Yeah, it works out anyway. I didn't make the template up for this one. So, this one's going to be a deep pocket. And, let's see. I have to cut off part of it so I can make the lid, the hinge for it, for the lid, for the flap, the closing flap. Let's see. I'm going to put it that way. This will be the flap. And oh, this will be fun. Okay, so this is going to come off right to about the end of this flower here. So that's what, 3 1/4 inches that I'll cut it. Let's see, 3 1/4. I gotta get myself together here. I'm backwards. I do that quite often where I'll cut the wrong side. Okay. Oh, I wish that had been longer. Yep, I screwed that one up. Okay, well that's all right. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to use that for the front pocket. Cut this down. So I take another piece. That's going to be the front pocket to go on the pocket. The envelope. Yep, that one I cut too small. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. That's when I start making all these little mess ups. But I'm grateful that my girls in my group, they said that, you know, why am I so nervous? Because I go live with them in meetings. But that's just with a handful of people. And I know these girls, they're like my family. And it's not like this where Robin's got so many people in her group, you know, and I just get, that's just me, shyness. Okay, so this one I'm going to take down only, let's see, it's going to come down 2 inches. I'm going to cut off. That's it. Okay, yeah, it would help if I put it in the right way. Okay, so 2 inches. Now I got the size pocket that I want. Okay, and I'm gonna notch it, and I think I'm gonna ink it. I like ink edges. I didn't like vintage very much in the beginning. Now this is not going to be vintage. I'm going to use blue ink, but I do kind of like it. Now if I can just do it without too much problems from my I got a new, oh no, my ink pad's not new. Okay, that was my thank you. You're too kind. Let's see. I have another. Oh goodness. I have a clean pad in here. Oh, there it is. I just saw this the other day. Somebody, the Vintage Journal. I watch her a lot, and she uses this bigger one, and my goodness, I just love it. Okay, I'm using Chip Sapphire. to ink this. That's like my go-to color. But I'll tell you what, I might have to get my other. See how this goes. It doesn't look like, look at that. It does not look like there's ink in it. But it's there, obviously, because it's coming off on my paper. I had so much, when I first used it, I kept looking at it saying, I was telling my husband, I said, it doesn't look like it's soaking up any of the ink. And boy, did I find out the hard way. I went and started inking my paper, and there was ink everywhere. It was like, oh my goodness. So, what was that, Caitlin?
Tanya said she loves all the blues.
Oh, thank you. I love blues and lilacs, and you'll find with a lot of my stuff, you'll find usually there's a lot of blue and lavender mixed in, and dusty rose. Those are my 3 favorite colors. Okay, now we're gonna glue this down. Oh, nope, we're not. I gotta make the flap. I gotta score the flat. Better I'll get the flap done here. I can't get over how nervous I was doing this. Usually I am so prepared. I have my templates, everything put together. My kit's usually out ahead of time, and this one, it's the freebies out first. And let's see, I'm at the wrong end here. Okay, I am going to score this at 1 inch because we want it to come down and have enough of a flap. Okay. I didn't even get all the ephemera that I wanted to, but I figure, you know, a lot of times when I notice people like to put their own twist on their ephemera. Okay. I am not liking how this is going to be, but I do need it there. I need it a little bit down because I also forgot I'm putting a magnet closure on this. So, well, that'll be good. That'll work just fine. Just going to notch this over just a little bit so it doesn't stick out from the sides. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. Hit the glue again. I tend to wear more glue than gets put on the paper. I was working with the magnets the other day, and they're so itty bitty. And I ended up, because I didn't know what I was doing and using putting the magnets, and I found an easy way to do it with them, so I do not get my fingertips pasted all over in glue. Okay, yeah, it's already sealed. Okay, so I'm going to put this down, and what I'm going to do is, yeah, you can see where it's slanted there, more so than on the other side, but I'm just going to bring it up enough so that it covers, so you can't see the bottom of that flap. I'm going to glue that down. Wait a minute. Nope, I got it. Okay, I'm doing it right. I was just thinking of putting the magnets on, but yeah, I got it. It'll be fine. Yes, I love creating these things, but when it comes to putting them together and decorating them, I like to see what others do, more so than me, because
Tanya wants to know where you get your magnets.
I got them from Temu, And let me tell you, if you're looking for a certain size, you better know your millimeters when you order these bad boys. Because these are so, these are the ones I got. I wound up getting the same size apparently. And there's like 500 of each in there. But you see how tiny they are. But I mean, it works. If you, they're really strong magnets. Let me tell you, when you're trying to line them up and get them put on the thing, they really do have a thing for attracting to each other. But see, I've got it. What I did here was I used masking tape. I put them in between the masking tape, and then I glue the masking tape down, and I'll put a strip across where I put them. So they'll get covered with a strip. I gotta put enough glue to hold the masking tape, because that was a nightmare. The masking tape was when I didn't use the masking tape and I was just gluing, the magnets were pulling each shelf apart when I tried to separate them. I probably didn't get enough glue under there, but that's okay. Oh, these darn flies and all these insects. The joys of country living. Okay. This here. Just get a little bit more there. And if you're in a rush, you can always use a heat gun to dry the glue a lot faster. Okay, what the heck was that? Something got on my, that feels like glue. I must have had some. Yeah, I got for $5, I got 500. I get anywhere from 500 to 900 of them on Temu. But maybe Robins are bigger, because I am looking for a little bit larger in size than these itty bitty teeny weeny. Yeah, I can't say the yellow polka dot bikini because it just doesn't fit in there, but that's about what they are now. Okay, that's the wrong side. There's one. There's the other one. Okay. So now, this one, and I still get glue on my fingers, even with this. I don't think I'll ever get away from getting glue all over my fingers. Okay, so put that way. Bring that down.
Robin says she got the one from Temu.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Temu ones. I agree. They are so damn tiny.
Tanya asked if Robin posted in the group.
Yes, that would be great, because I'm looking for a larger size magnet. Something that is a lot easier to handle. It'd be nice if I could just glue down the magnet and not have to put it between layers of masking tape. But that's okay. Let's see. I just need a little strip of something to. I better close this up until I need it again. Let's see. I don't want too thick. Maybe there's a piece of. Oh, I've got a piece of paper right here. I had some on my desk. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's 5 inches wide. I just need a small strip. I could find that same paper. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Did I turn that sideways? find that same paper, I could hide it. Oh, there's more over here printed. Definitely not that one. I've got a spray paper here. Okay, well, not matching it up. So, maybe I'll just go with put a small strip. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. And yes, I will keep saying sorry. I can't help it. That's what happens when the phone you normally use to record from is not available at the moment. Okay, take 2 strips, 1-inch strips. That should suffice. Did I get 1 inch there? Oh, I hope I did. Nope. Let me see. What size is that? You know what? That'll actually work. So that was, instead of 1 inch, it was 3/4 of an inch. Okay. 3/4. And then you're going to cut it down to 5 inches. So it'll be 5 inches by 3 1/4. This one's going to be 1 inch because will that make it? I don't like how it starts all the way up under there, but hey, they could put, you know, they could use to put the markings inside under the ruler so you can tell which way, you know, how much you got left to play with. Ouch. Okay, and we'll cut these down to 5 inches. There we go. 5 inches. We're going to glue these down. And this one is still, wow, why is it they never add up? I'm going to take just a little snippet off of here. Did I get that? Nope. I didn't press down hard enough. Oh yeah, I did. There it is. I did get it after all. Okay. And I forgot to put the glue on there. Thankfully it didn't dry up because this stuff dries so quick. Drying up on the outside though because it's sticking to the paper. Okay. So I'm going to cover this up. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I got it there. I'll have to trim this little piece off here then, but not until it dries. And I'll get this one, I'll be able to trim off right away. Okay. That's up here. That'll make it look kind of nice anyway. Give it a little. Usually I would match the paper up because I am OCD on being symmetrical and everything, you know, looking the same, whatever. It's a curse. I remember when I was in high school, and I went to Votech, and I was taking floral design, and every time we had to do an asymmetrical floral arrangement, I would drive my professor nuts because I was always trying to put something in to make it symmetrical. But that's me. I drive my husband nuts in the house here. He won't even help me put away dishes, not unless I can stand there and tell him exactly where to put them. Because anytime somebody puts anything other than where, you know, where I keep it, somebody rearranged my spice pantry, and I'm still going nuts over that because I have a system for the way I do everything. But that's me. Okay. I'm just going to take this over and get it to dry a little bit quicker. I don't know if my heat gun will reach over here. Might. Yes, it. Nope, it doesn't. I gotta go just off camera with it. Awesome. Thank you, Robin. Alright, information, the link to it, whatever, that all works. Okay, there we go. Ladies, I have to take a pause. Darn fruit fly will not leave me alone. It's probably because of my soda cans. But I have to walk away for a few minutes. I need to go take my meds. I have vascular disease and the pain is becoming too much sitting here. So I will be back in just a minute. So here's the bathroom. Everybody can run to the bathroom. I'm just going to leave the video playing because if I pause it, it may not come back. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, the stairs always make it hard. It's Sunday, people. Go home. See your families. You do something together. Leave me alone. Okay. I gotta glue this pocket down, but I gotta distress it first. So we'll get back to business here. Thank you, Robin. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah. I just spent a lifetime of avoiding cameras. It's like my poor family. If they want to be reminded of me after I'm gone, they better take pictures now while they can, because my dad had very few that he managed to get of me, and they were always, that was when he was, into cameras and photography, and these pictures would show up that he got from a very long distance. But I second guess that sometimes now, but when you're a kid, when you're young, you don't think about having a family. What's that, Caitlin? Thank you, Julie. Oh my. Caitlin's going to be leaving us soon. She has a church function that she's getting ready to go and do. Oh. And, I never took my kids to church or anything. My son was baptized. My other kids, my 3 daughters weren't. But I had a bad experience with the Catholic faith. And I always said my kids could decide for themselves when they got older. But, in my old age now, I do believe that every...
Alicia says, hi, Marie, Darcy.
Alicia?
Yeah. Sorry.
Hi, Alicia. Yes. She got used to... I had to ask Alicia how to say her name because I could not see it the same way of saying, my oldest daughter's name was Alicia. And I kept saying Alasia. So in one of our meetings, I had to finally ask her, how do you say your name? Because I just had the feeling I was saying it wrong. And it's just another different way of spelling the name and saying, but saying it the same way. And I love her name. Okay, we got the pocket on here. We got that on here. Now, what else did I do with this? It's been a while. Okay, I just put some pockets on the inside from, I had a foldovers. This one doesn't have the foldovers, but that's okay. I had a toe pocket, and I had another pocket, and a pocket there, and a pocket there. Yep, this will work. Can recreate that. Just because I don't have the fold over flap doesn't mean it won't work. Now, glue. Oh, you gotta love that glue. Okay. So now, see, here's that piece that I said went wrong, but it'll go just right in here. And I'm going to use this little piece right here. Where did I have the journal on this one? Where did I have it sewn in?
Alicia said it's okay, everyone struggles with it.
Okay, yes. I have that flap there. Okay. And this one, okay, the paper pack will go in there. I think. I do that right? I'm really starting to wonder. Oh, wait a minute. This had, yep, this had a flip out. Uh-huh. Okay. So we need a flip out. That's paper. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to do a flip out. But I might do this one differently. I might just turn around and fold this to go this way. So I'm going to score this one. Whew. Oh, this southern heat. Too much. Okay, so. Huh?
You want to head your mom?
Okay. Okay, my daughter's leaving me.
Sorry, the real entertainment's leaving so soon.
Yeah.
I'm totally joking.
Well, thank you for all your help, sweetie.
You're welcome. Next time you need me, just let me know.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you too. Have fun and be safe.
I will.
Let me know when you're leaving.
I probably, leaving here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, can't
It's
see
gonna
that
go on
one.
to about 8, 9 o'clock, so.
Yes. And then I'll be waiting up for you. Oops. Oh, I got a bad batch of paper, apparently. Maybe not. I hope not. Let's see. That's not. Let's see. I did use my scoring tool, but I don't know where I set it down. And I did not put it back in here. Of course not. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. This came with my my box cutting machine. Oh, I forget who it's by. It's the one that you get for making what is it? I forget. Oh my gosh. I'd forget my head sometimes if it weren't attached. Okay, I gotta see. No, that is 8.5, I believe. Yep. That's the standard size. So we're gonna cut this down to 8.5. Right there. Okay, well, that should be just right. Yep. Okay, I'm going to glue that to the underside of here. Because it's going to flip out, I think, the opposite way. I'm not sure yet. I want to cover this pocket up. I don't want the pocket showing on the outside. So I'm going to glue it this way. I did it at a 1/2 inch, and then I folded it in half. Make sure it's straight, which it's obviously not. Okay. Over. I would like it a little bit further over. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. Do this one more time. We're going to put it here. Do it this way first. Why does it seem like it's not right? Okay, so that went like that. Yeah, that was only one over. It should have worked. I shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't need that one. Huh. Okay, that saves a pay. I got more for pockets. I don't know why I saw that wrong, but I did. I am fine. The signature is going to go right here. But we want to put, I want to get some pockets inside here. So we have, let's see, what do I have here? Put that one there. And where's that one I just carved up? This one here, I'm going to put, let's see, that goes that way. Okay. So I'm going to take a long piece here, and that one is 5 inches wide. And that pocket will go here. Okay. Oh, I know what I'll use this one for. Yep. This is going to be that tall pocket that I needed to replace. Which side? Okay, that's the right side there. And this top, I'm just going to take off a little bit at the top. Maybe about a 1/2 inch. So, just so it's not right up at the very top of the page. Oh. I didn't go away. I didn't press hard enough. There we go. And we'll notch this one. Although, I think I'm going to put it this way. Only because I don't want the seam at the front. Get this trimmed down just a little bit here. And I do not have the straightest hand, but it won't be visible. Okay, so we have this one, and we're going to put a little notch in the top of this, unless you like to keep it. You could leave it the way it was and have it be a hidden bookmark pocket. And let's see. And actually, if you wanted to, you could turn around and you could seal it at the halfway mark at the bottom here, and then put a notch this way and have another pocket if you don't have bookmarks, which I don't have bookmarks. I think I might do that. So, and then I can take the notch out of which I'm going to do that. Well, it'll come out. It'll fall out. Okay. Yep. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to have 2 pockets here for this one this time instead of one big pocket. And let's see, let me glue that down. Oh, nope, I don't have to glue that down. I just have to glue this. I'm terrible with glue. watch these people do it, and they just so steady of hand, and I am so envious of them. My steady hand is long gone. Okay. Oh, I forgot to, one thing I always say is ink your pages before you glue. And I forgot, but that's okay. I can get around that. I learned something interesting from the Vintage Journal and her tutorials and how she gets around it. I have not gotten to watch so many tutorials or craft at all lately because of the activity and the groups. It's just been crazy. My group they probably think I've vanished, don't know what's going on because I'm not there at all anymore. Not until tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know how I ever did it with having so many groups at one time. I'm just a sucker for punishment. Oh, I don't have anyone watching my camera, so I'm sorry if I don't reply to anyone anymore because my daughter, like she said goodbye. She's getting ready to go to a function. Okay. Let's see. No, and I forgot to put the flap on. Oh, no, I didn't forget this was. That's alright. I'll just close it down right here at the bottom. Put a thin bead across the bottom. Okay. And then that will go here. God, I love this color. I have a dark group besides my mainstream group, and I had swapped with a former admin of mine from another group, and I got stuck in shadows since January, and it just got to be too much, and I gave the girl my other group, and that's why I have the paper whimsy now instead of the paper craft cottage, because that's the one I gave up. She did an amazing job in bringing that group to where it is, and I did not feel confident in running that group to keep it going. So I gave that one up, and I'm starting over at a slower pace with the paper whimsy. But I also have a pen pal group and the dark group, which, you know, I've been a horror fanatic since I was a kid. I grew up in Pennsylvania, in the Philly suburbs, and back in the early days, back then it was every Saturday was Dr. Shock, and he dressed up as a vampire, and his little granddaughter would be there with him, waking him up from his coffin, and he'd play all those B-rated Dracula and the monster, you know, Frankenstein movies and all that stuff, and I was just so in love with it. So many things you take for granted until you move away from your area, because I met my husband, I moved here to Arkansas after a year, you know, of long distance. And I had, well, my youngest is here with me now, but my oldest and my second oldest daughter, they're still back in Pennsylvania. And my grandbabies are back there. And then my oldest daughter, she passed away. But I've come to terms with a lot of what happened with her. She went the wrong way. And that is why I craft. I have to give my husband here credit. He stuck by me through the worst of the worst. Okay, I'm going to cut this down. Let me see. I forget what my measurement was. Okay, this goes out to there. And that's about 5 inches. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to 4 3/4. But my husband stuck with me through the worst of it. And it took me long enough. My daughter died back in 2016. And it took me, I guess, until about 3 years ago. And I finally decided I needed help. And it was the best thing I could have ever done for me, for my children, my relationships, you know, and my husband. My husband stuck through so much with me through that, and I don't know if I could have handled it. But I got therapy. My therapist comes here every week to see me. And he is now the person that gets greeted with listening to me rant and rave. But yes, you know, one day I woke up and I realized, you know, my daughter was gone, but I didn't have to join her just yet, and I was not ready to. And she would not want me to do that, you know, to give up on life. And I came back kicking and screaming back to the land of the living. I don't do drama anymore. Boy, I was a dramatic person back then. Whew, okay. This is 8.5. The heat's getting to me. And the air conditioner is right next to me. I'm about to get up and turn that vent my way and hope that it's just so freaking hot down here right now. So that's 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8.5. I can trim it off. Lined up. There we go. Now let's make sure. Everything always looks good when you measure it out, and then you go and you put it together. And I always wind up with throwing a bunch of stuff. That darn sunflower thing. Oh my gosh, if you could see the honeycomb that I just put out in my store, if you could see all the failed folio attempts that I have of that sitting here, that I will find a way to fix them and make them something I can be proud of. I just toss them away to a later point because I have learned the value of paper. Okay, let's see. Don't throw anything away. Okay, that works. So we'll put that one there. Oh goodness, did I ink the edges? No, I did not. Okay. I'll get these inked. I told my daughter, I said, don't worry, this won't last more than an hour. You'll be lucky if you're there half an hour. And look at us now. Oh my goodness, it's 4 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. Well, don't worry, we're almost finished. This is almost done, and then you can embellish it. If you're working on these papers, you can embellish it to what you want, and then submit. Make sure you post your finished projects in Robin's group on the wall. And I don't know if to keep it easier, because Robin's got a heck of a lot more people than I do in her group. But Robin, if you would tell them how, you know, if you wanted hashtagged or anything, so that you can easily find the post for who did participate in this challenge, because I would really love to see, you know, what y'all did. I so admire watching everyone else, you know, showing their best. And then Robin will host, yes, Robin, you will host the drawing. It's your group. But I will supply the prize. And I will get a picture up later today. After this is done, I will put a picture up of what the prize is. And hopefully we will have some winners here. Okay, they gotta be glued down. I'm gonna have, geez, I didn't realize it was so late. I'm gonna have to figure out something for dinner that's not too hot. We lost our central air 2 years ago, and we only have 2 air conditioners, and they're up here where my craft room is. The downstairs usually stays cooler, but we've got to get somebody here to fix our windows. They are very old, and they are starting, the clamps, whatever, the things that hold them in place, so you can pop them in and out to change the screens out. There's little movable things broken. It's hard finding the replacement for them because they're they don't make that model of window anymore. This house was built back in the early 90s. So, and the owners, I mean, they live behind us, the ones that built the place, but they don't remember where, you know, they got the stuff at, because a lot of places have come and gone since then. It's a beautiful place. I mean, it's our home, but it was originally a bed and breakfast, which I had wanted to put that, make it a bed and breakfast again. Oh, that's weird. I have never seen that happen before. The glue stained the paper on the inside. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to hide it so it's not seen. Maybe that's what that coloring was when I showed that one pocket, when I asked about that one pocket. I think what I'm gonna do here though is, here's my rounder punch. I think I'm gonna corner pocket here. I'm gonna save inking this until I'm on my own. Right. Yeah. If I'd have known that was doing that, I would have made the pocket smaller and cut it just a little bit tinier, and yeah. Okay, come on. Once in your life. I tried to do one the other day. I was going to do a paper bag journal thingy with folio, and I sliced that one too far, and it's sitting on my thing waiting to be repaired because I sliced right through the side where they should have stayed sealed for the pocket part, you know, the bag. Yeah, that's me. I think that's all to do at some point. Katie leaving? Is Katie leaving? Okay. I'm not going to scream because that might hurt all your ears on there listening to me. But yes, my daughter just left. I'm happy. You know, she's going through a tough time in her life with a relationship that just ended, and she's still close to her former mother. And it's funny because his mother says, you know, he doesn't deserve you. Okay, what the, oh, geez, oh man. I got confused there for a second. Okay. But yeah, there we go. Can't do nothing about this, so I just got to cover it up because that doesn't fly with me. Nope. No, 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 no. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cheat. I don't know. Let's see. Try and try again. Let's see. I like to wing it. Let me see. Nope. Okay, not happening. So, okay, so we're going to do this one here. I'm going to cut that at the 4.5 mark, I think. Let me just double check. Let's see, there's the 7, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5.25. Okay, so we're gonna go 4.5. Okay, right there. Actually, I'm gonna go 4.25. Fold this in half. And then the pieces are even. Okay. Okay. Let's see, that's going to be about 3.5. So I'm going to take off 3 inches. Not taking off 3.5. I'll take off 3. I took off what I thought it should be. It was too much. There we go. Okay, so that one's going to go there. And let's see, where's the other one? And this one's going to go right here. Actually, let me see something. Nah, too much. I can feel the weight of the something of that pocket under there, and I forgot to seal that. Did I? No, I sealed that all the way. Oh well. I'll fix that. I'll just have to do it off camera. Unfortunately, I want this one wider. Okay, I'm just going to use this one. And this one's going to be 5. So that's 5.5. So I'm going to make this one 5. And let's see, 8 3/4. So this good leftover paper. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Look at that, I'm putting myself to sleep. All this good leftover paper will make some wonderful tags and tickets and journal cards. That'll be lots of fun playing. Okay. And I think with this one I'm gonna just slant the pocket again. So, let's take off 8.5, we're going to take it down to 8. Okay. Let's see. Here, I like my pockets deep. tuck spot right in there. That'll work. In fact, I think I might just take the tip off of that. Yeah, that's me and not liking triangles. Tuck spot, pocket, whatever. Okay, they gotta be inked. So how many of you keep a clean workspace while you're crafting? Or do you turn into having a mess going, you know, with things being tossed here and there? Like me. Sorry if I'm rushing to get this, to stop this, but I'm starting to lean under the pain meds, take the edge off, but they don't take it all off, and it's my fault because I forgot to take my meds this morning. So it's going to take a little bit longer, and it's just getting harder and harder to sit here. So, I will show a flip through of mine after I'm done it. I will have it on my YouTube channel, and I will post it in Robin's group since this is her event, and I thank you, Robin, for featuring me. That tickles my fancy. It's so nice to find people that enjoy what I make. You know, and I think that's with anybody. It's, you know, I can't wait to see what you'll make, so I can drool over it. I wish it was mine. I'll sit there and send you all little, when you make it, send you all little bribes. What can I give you to send me that? I wanted it all. I will post, and I will have it posted in my groups when I get this kit finished. I am very close to that stage. I'm waiting for my muse to take a vacation and leave me stuck with what am I going to make. Yeah, that's why I retired in 2014 when I moved here. My muse took a vacation. She went into hiding, and it was junk journaling that brought out the digital creator in me again, because it was just. I'm gonna, darn bug. Look, I know I don't stink, so get away from me. The glue stinks. Oh my God, they're after my glue. Holy macaroni. Alrighty then. Okay. They're after the smell of my glue. I knew the glue stinks, but geez. I didn't know it stunk that pretty. Okay, I gotta put a little notch in this side because the other one, I'm gonna have to cover that little side pouch up because I screwed up and I forgot to leave it open. I glued it all shut down. But this one here, and I forgot to ink this, but that's okay. I don't think it all has to always be inked. And let's see. Let's see, I didn't glue. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Okay, what is... Oh, the magnets. I forgot. That was underneath there. But, okay. Got that. I wanted to do my double pockets. on the front. That'll be, let's do a double pocket before we call this a day. That's too short. I need a long one. Okay. Now I might still just do, let me see. Oh, the pages, gotta sew the pages in. Back sides are not done, but hey, I hear that's the fun part. You don't want to use just digitals, you like to make your own things. And all these leftover pieces here. Lots of pages to decorate or to add more pockets to. Yep, we have some more. Oh, I love how that turned out. Yeah, I'm going to use this with her. That was the one piece that I don't know why I threw that in there, because it does not match the set. Okay. Put that up there. Okay, let's see. Sew these in. Where's my binding materials? No. Okay. Oh, here's my binding bag. Okay, let's see. Nope. Yep, here it is. I do have a white. Okay. And I need... that's paintbrush. What did I do with my... Oh my goodness. Like I said, I would lose my head if it weren't attached. Oh, wait. Do I find one? Did I find... Yeah, I don't like this one because it wants to go through my hand. That's okay. I have another one here. I got a little, not my good wooden one, but I need my needle. Here it is. That is the one I like. Okay. I'm sure you all know how to do a pamphlet stitch, but I really need to learn a new stitch. I think I might run some classes for that and challenges to do some of them different stitches instead of just the pamphlet all the time. Gotta find one that is big enough for me to thread. Okay, put that right there. Don't go nowhere. Let's see. Where's my scissors? Keeping me off my sewing machines because I can't see the darn thing. I bought the thread things to thread your needles, but I don't know what I did with those. I asked my doctor recently because the way I'm forgetting things has been concerning to me, and I even asked him, you know, because my grandmother died from dementia. Being turning 60, you know, that was something I worried about. Okay. But he doesn't seem too worried about it, so. And I'm not letting anything stress me out and hold me back anymore. Okay, what do I have in here now? Well, that was some good tape. Still got the stickies to it. I just love doing this stuff. And I thank you, Robin, for, I kept hoping at first that you would just say the heck with me. But I thank you for, you know, putting up with me and not letting me, you know, walk away. Robin threw me out of my comfort zone. She pushed me out of it kicking and screaming, but I didn't scream too loudly because I think y'all would have heard me like I was next door. I knew I had to do this, and I knew once I did it, I would be better, but I do need to find out how I go about getting somebody, because my daughter is not always available, and I need someone who can tell me what's going, you know, somebody's talking to me or whatever. Because I'm kind of enjoying this, and I hope y'all are still with me here. Oh, Robin just came back. Welcome back, Robin. And you haven't abandoned me yet, right? Who all is still here? That's what I'd like to know. Comment, please, and tell me I haven't lost too many of you. Okay, I need one thing I need is a thimble. See, it's something I can't say. I cannot say there. Okay, well, oh, that's right. I use the all first. Eyeball it here. Okay. And then I put one up here. I put another little one here because I like dangles, so I have to have my little dangle loop, and then I will have one right here. Okay, and I saw a neat thing for making a pen holder with magnets that I'm going to try next. Not today, but next. Okay, thread. But I have to be more active in Robin's group and in my groups also, now that, you know, the membership drive is over. Although we are getting ready for Christmas in July. So, let's see. How did I do this? It goes this way, I believe. I forget. Actually, I did that backwards. I like to sometimes put it to where the strings are on the outside instead. So I can tie beads and stuff to them, and there we go. But I forgot with this time, so yeah, next time. I go through little phases, I guess, like all of you do. Okay, now, I just got to go back through here. I got my loop for my thingamajiggies, for my dangles. Let's see, which one's got the loose end? Oh, great. Not that end, apparently. Tell me you tied into a knot. Oh, you know what? I know it. I know why it's not working. I should have done that first. There we go. I think. Oh my goodness. This is why you follow through until you get it all the way through. Yeah, this is not my first go around doing this. It's just I forgot to follow through with the first loop. Okay, well, I will just, before I wind up making a big knot here, I'm just going to pull this out and redo it. At first you don't succeed, you try again. And see, I'm making a mess here with this. Come on. And it's so easy to knot it, I'm sure you know, because if you go through the thread, there we go, got one out, okay. Might be able to save it now, I don't know. Yep, because there's the other end. I got it. I saved it. Yes. There we go. Okay. Down to here. Okay, you just have to give me a hard time, don't you? Yep. I had it right the first time. Okay. Back in there. Okay. Put everything away. Find the scissors that are not dull. And that'll make a cute little bow for something. Okay. Oh, for a minute there I thought I didn't find that. Okay. Problem now. Let me see. Actually, I was not. Cool. I just have to refold my little seam here. And actually, no, but it actually worked out. It's cool. I do have to.
Sounds intriguing. I hope it's not.
I have to trim. And she's talking to me again.
Need any folding tips?
No, I do not. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. Have a great day.
Yes, if you have an Alexa, then you know how much fun they can be, and annoying when they chime in when you aren't needing them too. Okay, so that part's done. The embellishing is going to come later. Let's make these papers you don't have. I have to find the files, and they're going to all go as part of the, probably part of the same kit, because I just love these. But, let's see. Okay. So with this, I'm just going to take it and fold it in half, and in thirds, enough so that you have a lipped glue down. And, yep, just enough. And it doesn't matter if you get a little too much glue on this outside part right here, because you just don't want to get it on the inside where the pockets will be, because this is going to be glued down as an accordion fold then. And honestly, you could make this. I'm going to try some different styles of making these. I love this kind of pocket. And see, that's where this one's going to be right now. because it already stuck down, and if you use art and glitter glue, you know that once the glue hits, it hits. Ah, look at that. I got lucky, but it still did take up a little bit of my paper. And that's my fault because I left the glue bottle unplugged. Okay, so I just run glue down the center here. This is all going to be nice. But I have an idea of something I want to try, but I'm not going to do it and show it until I try a little bit. And you know what? I just did screw up. I'm just going to turn around and make this, put it right up there where it's supposed to be originally. And yes, I have a bone folder. Okay. There, now. Got our double pockets. But I want a piece. I think I'm going to cut this to go right from the center. Not sure. Yeah, I think this one's going to come right from the center, so I just need to score this a little bit. I want it to come down. Okay, no, that's not right. My paper must not be. I got the board turned around here. Just gonna do it like this. Okay. Glue all over my fingertips. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so which side was it that I want to come down over the top here? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make it this side. Yep. Yippers. I'm gonna make it this side. So I want those little pearls to show up. Okay. This is going to have some lace embellishment, so I ain't worried about. Not worried about the edging here. Okay, so I want it to come down. I don't want it to cover her head. And it doesn't match very well, but that's the look. And this one, no. Just double checking before I go and, you know what, this one might be better. Yeah, I think this one's better. This one just doesn't match, and don't ask me how it slipped in there. Yeah, okay, I'll fold this one in half. Yeah, that's going to be a lot better. Definitely. Okay, I want to see here. Okay, so this one here, because depending on what all you put in the bag, I'm going to put a little, put a little 1/4 inch score line. 2 score lines, 1/4 inch apart, and I just ripped that part. Did it go all the way through? Nope, that's good. Okay. But my paper went off. Let's see if I can get this back where it needs to be. Okay. So, like I said, there'll be lace here, so it won't be seen. But I do want it to be sturdy enough. Okay. only thing I hate about making these little lines here. Making sure that I make them good enough across on both fold lines. Okay. There. And we're going to take this. It's going to come here. And I'm going to cut this down because I can still use that other paper. I don't want. Okay. So. And you know, actually when this gets glued down, you could have an extra pocket behind this one, behind the envelopes. Okay. That's one thing I forgot to do. Forgot to glue this down, but I'm not going to make this a pocket here. Only because my scoring tool ripped my paper. And I don't like pockets that are that big. Even though we're making this envelope out of that size. Okay. Back over. Seal it down real good. Anybody know of a good cleaner to get rid of dried glue from your scoreboard? Because I've got lots of it. It's on my tables. I don't know how some of it got on my tables because I don't ever recall having glue in some of these areas, but it's there. This table here was my good picnic table for outside for food, but I won't put it out there now. It couldn't pay me enough. Okay, this does have to come back a little bit. I'd say about 1/8 of an inch. So, and that's not going to give me the 1/8. I'm going to have to go to my guillotine. That one will give me the 1/8. Be right back. Flipping over everything. Ooh, the AC. Boy, it feels good over here. Okay. But I cannot wait for this heat wave to break. We got a whole summer yet ahead of us. Boy, do I miss the shore points. Okay. So I want that to go to there. Okay, so. And I think I'm going to put. Open back up. You weren't supposed to seal. No, I don't know. I don't know if I should put. No, I didn't do it with the other one, so I'm not going to do it with this one. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm going to put a notch in the front one at least. So put a notch. Put the notch in your pocket. There we go. That looks good. I'll put one notch in the front pocket. And, okay, so first, where's my book? Okay, it's going on the front. Okay, so this one's going to go. Now, like I said, you could either glue down the entire back to the front, or you can make it a pocket, which I'm going to make it a pocket because I love pockets. And I love hidden stuff. I forgot to, I will be sharing in the group as I make them, being that I made this kit specifically for this event. And I will, as long as it's okay with Robin, I will share the freebies and the rest of it as I get it done, because I have some corner pockets, bookmarks, and I've got some hidden stuff, so I will share the templates with those as I make them. So I just love doing this stuff. I'm not the best at creatively at decorating. At least I don't think I am, but I think that's the way a lot of people think. But yeah, yes. Okay. And there you go. You have that there, and then that makes a cute little thing there. And I mean, she's so pretty. Normally I would put another pocket or something on the front, but she's so darn pretty, you know, I'm going to leave her sit there and not put anything else on the front. But I did put the pocket in the back, and then there's 2 pockets here. And Vintage Journal had showed this. I just love that woman. Okay, now I don't remember where I put. Oh, go figure. Where did I put those handles? Well, I wanted to show one part, but I don't see my handles anywhere. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have my handles, but I will show the flip through of this once I get it completed. But this is the basic part, and for those of you that followed me along to make it, you should have these pockets here, and the pocket there, and these here, and that there, and I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I do have it up there. I got to find a way to seal that. And then you have another one of these envelopes here, and that one I probably will put a pocket on, and there's a bunch of tags and stuff, and you can always add your own stuff. And thank you for joining me, and thank you, Robin, for having me. And I look forward to, I wonder how am I going to close this. Now this looks like, no, it's going to go this way. But that makes it so that, wait a minute. Oh my, I'm just so screwed up. I don't, oh, I see how I did it. I did it backwards. I did it like a Japanese book. Okay. Yes. Well, I want to see how, you know, the idea is there. It's supposed to open this way and go this way, which means I need to make a score line here, which I'm going to do right now. Oh my goodness. Is you always just find something. Let's see. And we're going to put this about a 1/4 of an inch. Okay. But the fun part is I get to add on another flip out. Yes. Hey, by the time I'm done, I could have a whole journal just made out of this by adding on flip outs and flip ups and everything else. But yeah, I need to do something now to pull this out and cover that up and give it a good cover. Yes. But I hope you like my idea. I will perfect this design eventually, because I think I'm going to score this a little further out too because of the pages. Yippers. It's just... you know, you go with the flow, and but yeah, my paper is a little crooked. I've gotten 2 bad batches of paper, and I was almost through one whole pack when I realized that it wasn't me, it was the paper, because I was starting to think I was lopsided. Okay, but I am going to create another flip out. I don't know if I have any more of the cardstock here. I have to print me some more paper. My cardstock is now in this size for tags and bookmarks. But if somebody likes this, I may even turn around and offer this in the giveaway for one of the prizes, or for the prize. But I will post this. I will have it done within a day. I just need to go get a break right now. But I will have this posted, and if somebody wants to win this after I put the flip through, then you have to make sure that you get your project completed using the kit or whatever kit, you know. I'll leave the rules up to Robin. It's her group. So have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you later on in the groups. Bye. I have to shut it off. How do I shut this down?